Okay students, today we are going to study the chapter types of economies. Types of economy means categories of economies. On the basis of different economic activities, the economies have been divided into three main categories. First is called market economy. Market economy is also known as capitalist economy or free economy, or we can also say private economy. As it is very clear by name, private economy means a private person or a group of individuals or maybe a form of company. People are running their business owned and managed by private people. There is no government interference at all. Government does not interfere in any of the policies of the company or the business. Here we can also say this economy sometimes also known as laissez-faire economy. Laissez-faire economy means a policy where there is no interference of government in running of the business, when government does not interfere at all, where the means of production means land, capital, etc. are of private people. A private person is investing his own money, he is investing his own land, own capital, own means of production, no help by the government or people. Next, it can also be said freedom from enterprise and contract. They are free to go for any contract with anybody. Here in market economy, people do not have any objection when they go for contract with anybody else. They are free for consuming any type of goods at any level. Their motive is to earn profit. In market economy, they try to produce only those goods which are demanded in the market. Means here to say, in this economy, consumer is considered as the king of market. Whatever is demanded by the consumer, whatever is demanded in the market, that is produced. That is why it is also called market economy, because it works as per the demand of the market. Next, the second economy is called socialist economy. Socialist economy. Socialist economy means, clear by name, social means where there is a motive of social benefit, where an economy where the society is considered at the most, means society, for the society government is thinking. So social welfare is the main motive of the economy. They do not have aim of mere earning profit. They are thinking about the society. They produce the goods at the cheap and best rate. Whether sometimes the enterprises are going in loss, but they do not stop producing the products which are sold in the market. So government takes this charge to reach each and every product in the hands of consumer. That is called socialist economy, where there is a property of society, property of public, property of government, and that is run by the people chosen or appointed by the government. And government is the only producer of any of the products. Social welfare is of the main motive of this socialist economy, and everything in this economy is planned before the business is started. Everything, it is also called sometimes economy planned economy, means there is planned economy in this socialist economy. Economic planning is done much before the business is started, and there is economic equality. Economic equality means same level of person will be getting same amount or same salary, or every consumer in the society is considered at same level. They all get same at the same price the product which is produced, and there is no competition at all. Here in market economy there is cutthroat competition. Cutthroat competition means gala kaat pratiyogita. There is a cutthroat competition. Every businessman is trying to sell its product at the cheapest rate so that he becomes the king of the market. But in socialist economy there is no competition, because nobody can stand before the government. So that is called socialist economy. This socialist economy is run mainly in those countries which are quite developed countries. Quite developed countries means UK, USA, Japan, Germany, France. In those countries, this socialist economy is a successful one. Now we come to the last economy, which is called mixed economy. Two types of economy: the mixture of market economy and socialist economy. As we can say, no economy is perfect. There are some good features of this economy and as well as bad features of economy. Here also there are some good features of socialist economy as well as some bad features are of this economy. So in mixed economy, all those good features of market and socialist economy were taken, and the bad features of both the economies were avoided. So that is called mixed economy. Like developing countries like our India is also one of the examples of mixed economy. So here this topic ends. In our next lecture we will be discussing about the differences of these three economies. Till then, thank you, goodbye.